So I just want to start this vlog off by saying that this video was filmed forever ago, literally in 2018. I've been doing this for multiple years now, and I think that videos like this could be really helpful to anybody who might want to pursue a job or career like this. Again, this was filmed way before the pandemic. Obviously, video production has completely changed now, and I will make current videos kind of going over that and maybe do a few vlogs. I've been mainly working from home now, just editing. I haven't filmed much in the past couple of months.
Good morning! I'm on my way to work. I'm actually almost there. I'll be there in like literally a second, but oh my god. I'm thinking about vlogging today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not the greatest vlogger. Every time I try to vlog, it just doesn't work out and I don't end up posting the vlog because I've tried editing them and I'm like, I don't like this, but where am I going? This way. Hopefully I can find parking. Okay, so they have the parking lot that I'm supposed to park in blocked off because there's an event, but I'm filming that event, and so I don't even know if I can park in there. I feel like the security is gonna give me a hard time. So let's avoid him and park maybe here. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's not too bad. It's just, I'm like right on time, so I wanna get in there as quick as I can. Okay, I guess I'm gonna park here.
Okay, so I'm just going to do a voiceover over this because there was music playing at this event and I don't want to get copyrighted, but let's get started. So I got to the event and the first thing that I usually do is I'll set up. Sometimes I'm running one camera, sometimes I'm running two, it just really depends. In this case, I had two. And a lot of it is waiting around, so I didn't really film the setup portion of this, but usually for events like this, you literally just set up and then you stand there for however many hours and you make sure that you're getting all the shots that you need. It's obviously hard for me to show all of that in depth, I guess, because I need to be doing my job and not filming on my phone, but just know that during this portion where it's sped up here, I just keep an eye on everybody who is speaking, zooming in on the people that are sitting in their seats as they get up to speak. That's another thing with these kinds of jobs is sometimes they'll have pamphlets with people's faces and names on them, and they'll either give them to you, or if they don't, you should ask, because it's good to know, put a face to the name, because you need to know at any moment if somebody gets up and a name is announced, you need to be able to know where they are sitting, especially if it's a big event or whatever, because sometimes you end up having to whip the camera really fast because you don't know where the person's, sitting or, where they're walking in from. So it's good to have that information if it's available. But anyways, so most of this vlog here is just me breaking down the equipment. So I'm taking down the audio packs, putting everything back where it belongs, taking the camera off the rig, or just any of the cables that are attached to the tripod. And we actually have them taped to the tripod because it just makes things easier. It makes it so that way there's not a lot of cables hanging around where anybody can trip on them. Here I am taking the SD card out, putting it back in the bag. And at this job, so I work a bunch of different film jobs, but at this job here, and really anywhere you'll go, there's a specific compartment for everything. And if there isn't one, you should make one, because it makes life a lot easier when you're breaking everything down. You know exactly where to put everything. You can have a specific pocket for your SD cards, a specific pocket for the cable, or usually you put cables in a different container, but that's a different story, but specific pocket for the battery and just all that kind of thing. So it just makes the breakdown a lot easier. Here I am getting rid of the cables. The cables usually take the longest actually because a lot of the time they are spread out throughout the entire room that I'm filming in, and sometimes we'll kind of have them surrounding the perimeter of the room, and taped down so nobody trips on them. But you'll see me kind of wrapping up a cable at the end of this vlog. I didn't really put too much of that in there. The cables that we had here were pretty short, at least on my end. So this thing right here actually attaches to the camera that I'm taking out. You can start the camera with it, you can move the camera around with it. And there goes the camera, just putting it back in the bag. I always make sure to close the lens before I put it back in the bag. That's really important if you're doing a job like this or if you want to get into this field. Don't forget to close the lens because you don't want the glass getting scratched or any of that. So it looks like I'm working on camera number 2 here. Actually, I think this is camera 3. But anyways, so if you're working on a project and there are multiple cameras, usually each camera will have a name. So for me, I'll get assigned camera 1 and 2, for example, and then somebody else will get assigned a different set of cameras. It just makes things easier. And then also the bags for each camera have the camera number on them, so you know exactly which bag goes with what camera. So if I'm working on camera 1 right now, that means that the bag that I'm putting the items in is called camera 1. The other reason for this also is because each camera has their own SD card, and you don't want to be switching, putting the wrong SD cards in the wrong bag. Everything just gets messed up, and whoever ends up editing or, just needing the bag for whatever reason, you don't want them ending up with the wrong items. And you can see here, as I'm zipping up this bag, you can see there's kind of different compartments on the inside as well as on the outside. And then here goes the tripod. These tripods are really big and heavy. We have a bunch of them. A lot of them collapse differently, so sometimes I kind of have to struggle with them. And here's just a really tiny cable that I was putting away. And that's that for this video. I hope that my narration was okay. This is kind of my first time doing something like this, so let me know if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions for future videos. Again, I am going to be making current videos that aren't 2 years old. Like I said, video production has completely changed. My jobs have changed a little bit because of social distancing, so I will make videos surrounding that. But in the meantime, I do have a few more videos that I filmed forever ago that I want to edit and put out before I start the new content. So please subscribe if you're interested in this kind of thing, and I will hopefully see you in my next video.